Oh my God, can I tell you? I always do that. I try to harmonize with like tones and alarms and stuff.
Oh.
Like when when my car is telling me to put my seatbelt on, it goes boop, boop, boop. I go like boop, 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 boop. But it doesn't sound beautiful.
Oh.
I don't know. Make a car alarm sound. I mean, a ding.
Oh, like
put your seatbelt on.
ding, 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 ding. Christmas is coming.
Hi, everybody. It's your old pal, Sarah Silverman. I am sitting here with my sister. Do we have the exact same DNA? Do sisters have the same DNA?
Actually, we don't. I looked on, we're both on 23andMe. You have less other stuff than me. Like I have like, I don't know, 5% and you have like 3% like unknown.
Oh, really?
Which is weird. That I just noticed that.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
It
Can't be all that accurate, really.
No, probably pretty accurate.
Like the extra little bits, and they're just
Well, the first time I did 23andMe, I spit into that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I spit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a thing back from them. They couldn't find any DNA in it. I had to do it again.
That's weird.
It may have been like, and this is so disgusting, like maybe 3% Cheez-Its,
That is disgusting. That makes me a little bit nauseous.
Well, my sister Laura Silverman is here again. If you didn't hear episode 1, don't worry about it. There's nothing, they're interchangeable. You don't have to hear one before the other or. But let me tell you a little bit about her. Her name is Laura Silverman. She's an actress. She's an incredible writer. She's a voice actor. She's the most beautiful singer I've ever heard. She's an incredible actor. She's right now shooting the highly, highly anticipated season 3 of The Comeback, which
The final season,
which, people complain, oh, it was almost 2 years with in between season 1 and season 2 of Severance. Well, guess what? These seasons are 9 years apart?
10 years apart.
10 years apart.
Yeah.
What is this, Boyhood? But I cannot wait. Season 1 was brilliant. Season 2, also brilliant. Season 3, I can't wait. Laura has told me nothing about it because it's all highly secretive. Like she thinks I'm going to come on here and tell you.
I can't. I actually found out in February that we were doing it, and I told no one. And I found that the feeling of not telling anyone was really fun, just because, because
it's a wonderful thing to know that you can contain yourself.
Well, yeah, sure. And then they told, I think they said 5 words to me about what it's about at that time. So I knew the basic premise. So like keeping it to myself, it just felt so good because you want the audience to have the pleasure of not knowing anything when it happens. I mean, hopefully it's great. I think it will be great. And but I didn't even tell my manager that we were doing it because I was gonna, and then I go, he'll find out when he's supposed to find out.
Oh.
And then he called me and he's like, oh, you're not gonna believe it. And I'm like, mm-hmm. But then he called me and he was kind of like begging me to tell him what it's about. And I was like, I felt a little bullied. I was like, I mean, I love Ryan. I love you, Ryan. But he so badly wanted to know. He's like, come on. And when you hear the words come on from a guy, it's very triggering. Yeah. It's triggering to like, from like age 10 to, I don't know, 30 or later.
Until you're no longer fuckable. Go on.
Yeah, exactly.
Take 30. Amy Schumer sketch.
come on. And I was like, I can't tell you. I just can't tell you. Oh, well, who am I going to tell? Just like, and then we're like, pause and they go, so what is it about? And I really, like, now I can't tell you, to the point where, like, I started texting Dan Bukatinsky, and I was like, can I tell my manager? And he goes, no, absolutely nothing. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. He goes, it's driving me crazy not telling my manager. And I was like, I'm loving it. I'm an asshole. I'm loving it. I don't know.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm going to rewatch both seasons. And I think that you guys should too. Anyway, you know her as Laura Silverman from the Sarah Silverman Program, if you remember that show. Mm. And I know what I say all the time.
What?
Because I'm constantly looking for my glasses.
All right.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
Yeah. I just needed glasses.
All this time, I just needed glasses.
Turns out I just needed glasses.
There was an episode where Laura kept bumping into things and falling down, and then everybody thought that her boyfriend was abusing her. It was very funny at the time.
Yeah, burns, facial burns. So funny.
She answered the iron. I think you answered the iron. Yeah. It was highly.
That was such a good show. Every time I see a clip, because I haven't watched it since, like, we did it. I haven't watched the comeback since we did it. Like, every time I see a clip, I'm like, this is a really good show.
It was. And we looked so good. Because, one, we were so young, but also, two, our producer, Heidi Herzon, just put so much
like our face
work. Like, we looked like cartoons.
Our faces are, like, floating in front of our faces. There's blush and, like, mascara floating in front. And lips. Just basically like a Viewmaster.
Yeah. I remember fighting so hard to be in HD because that was just like the future. And we were like fighting with Comedy Central about making it HD. And then they did. And I was like, this looks terrible.
Yeah.
You can see everything.
Should we do a reunion show?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, when I post the clips, I finally like got a social media company. They send me clips to post, and whenever I see one, whenever I post one from the Sarah Silverman Program, is a tiny show, but people who loved it really loved it, and I think we'd all like to come back. I mean, listen, one of us was
insurrectionist.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's a few. You could still get some of the band back together.
Definitely.
And I feel like you could do like a 1 hour, like special that's like, a supersized.
It's all
episode.
the rage now.
And maybe Paramount Plus would be interested in it.
Maybe they would. We would have a pardoned insurrectionist potentially in it. I know that Paramount works very closely with our president, and they might be happy to hear that.
That might be the deal maker.
I know.
Who would have thought that would be the deal maker?
I love the idea. I mean, listen, if Dawson's Creek can do it,
I'll tell you,
they did.
I
don't know anything
it right now. You know who is on an episode of our show when Mark Cohen and I?
Can I drink this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't want to be.
We're sponsored by Red Bull.
Oh.
Red Bull. No, we're not.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings. I only do ads for things that we don't have sponsors. I'm really trying to get in bed with this company in India that makes the tongue scraper I love.
I think we should call Tylenol.
You know what? Like most people, I watched the monologue this morning.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yes,
and this will come out much later, but
I relate to the I can only take Tylenol. I can't take anything else, and my neck is fucked up right now, and I count down the hours. Like every time I take Tylenol, I do the 8-hour arthritis one. It's very nice, and so whatever time I take it at 9, and I go 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can take it again. Was that right? No. Whatever. I count down the hours till I can take it again.
8 hours?
8 hours.
And then when do you take it?
Every 8 hours if I can. Like sometimes in the middle of the night. If my
just
neck
add 8. So if you take it at 8 in the morning, you take it at 16.
Yeah, I know. But then at 16 is 4.
Oh, yeah, 16 is 4.
Because we're not in the military or in Europe.
Yeah.
You teased in the beginning that you and Laura like to sing together, and then you didn't sing together.
I can't think of something to sing.
Well, just pick a song. Do you? I mean,
Laura, sing any song. Sing one of your songs. This is like when Laura would call the operator and then make me sing Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. All the time. So that she wouldn't be scared.
There would be an operator there, and she
Yeah.
would go, "That was wonderful."
Yeah, that was very nice, dear. Okay. Well, it was only our second date when you said, how does it go? When
You wrote it. I'd end up dead.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was only our second date when you said I'd end up dead. Then you poked out my eye and my other eye out of my head. I've been head over heels since you tipped over my apple cart. But the worst thing that you done, you dislocated my heart. You said that you wouldn't run over me, and then
Oh,
you
yeah,
did.
I forgot. I'm supposed to join in.
Yeah, you're supposed to sing.
Here we go.
You said that you wouldn't run over me, and then you did.
Is that how it goes?
You called up my daddy and told him I wasn't his kid.
We're terrible.
I know. I gave you my sweet love, and you gave me love that was tart. Yes, you did. But the worst thing that you done, you dislocated my heart. Yodelay. No.
Oh, yeah. How do we? We only made that up.
I came up right before it. It came to me. You go. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. Wait. Yeah, I go. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. And you go. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay.
That's so bad. That last note was bad.
I did?
No, me.
Oh.
That last note
I
was
thought you said you.
well, us
That's
together.
Okay, do it again.
Wait, I go. Okay, ready?
Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
kind of like
good.
I like that.
Remember the time that we were recording? We were recording that other stupid, like the first song I ever wrote because Mark Sandman from the band Morphine, who was amazing and they're great, and he died, which is awful. And he was a great guy, but like I was young and I sort of like a little bit dated him, but he wouldn't like fool around with me or have sex with me because I was too much younger than him, which is very cool of him. But he liked hanging out with me sometimes, but then he stopped, you know. And so I wrote a song about it, and what was my point?
The point was
Oh yeah, I remember. So we recorded it for the Sarah Silverman Program album.
no, we recorded it for the Jesus is Magic.
Right.
And there were all these extra songs.
A long time ago as an extra. And with Liam Lynch, and he said that there was a spot on the tape that just went blank because our voices were identical and they canceled each other out, which I don't know if that's really a thing. Did he make that up?
He
played it for us though.
We have the same voice, which is I wonder if on listening to this, if you can tell who's me and who's you.
Okay.
Oh my God, can I tell you? I always do that. I try to harmonize with like tones and alarms and stuff.
Oh.
Like when when my car is telling me to put my seatbelt on, it goes boop, boop, boop. I go like boop, 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 boop. But it doesn't sound beautiful.
Oh.
I don't know. Make a car alarm sound. I mean, like a ding.
Oh, like
put your seatbelt on.
ding, 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 ding. Christmas is coming. Oh. I do
Sarah,
a thing. Oh.
Go on, Amy.
Sorry. You know what I found myself doing the other day that is just completely you, but I forgot the song.
Being amazing?
I'm taking my pill.
I'm taking my pill. I'm taking my pill. I'm taking my pill, you see. And if I don't remember, if I took my pill, I'll remember this song I sung me.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
I wrote
smart.
that song. And then I play it like when, like if Rory or my alarm goes off to take our various pills, then we sing it until it's in our mouth and we've swallowed it, because even with like a pill 7-day-a-week thing, then I take it out. Did I put it back down somewhere?
Yeah.
Did I swallow it? It's so fucking crazy. So that's what I do. I sing it until it's in my throat. I'm
Good.
taking my pill. I'm taking my pill. I'm taking my pill, you see. And if I don't remember, if I took my pill, I'll remember this song I sung me.
It's good. I like it.
I now have to take a pill every night before bed.
Join the club,
and
kid.
No.
And I literally will either take it and then turn and be like, did I take my pill?
I know.
Well, if you just
Or-
have one, just turn the bottle over.
Nice.
Well, I guess so.
I live off of alarms and lists
Reminders.
and reminders.
Reminders.
And we should just do the rest of the podcast as Andy and Ollie.
We don't even know how to do it.
Every time we go to
Ollie.
record, we're like, is it like
We
this?
go,
Is
how
it
do we
like
do
this?
it?
It's kind of like this.
And they go, you just talk like you normally talk. And then, and so we go, oh, okay, cool. And then we go like,
Yeah.
you know, like just start.
I love you. I love you more.
I love you more.
I love you more. I love you more.
Here's some ads.
Yo, let's talk leftovers. What's in my fridge right now? It's a lot of leftovers that will and won't be eaten. Some will, some won't. Many, many shakes and drinks and a bunch of stuff in the vegetable drawer that we will forget about until we throw them out. Listen, I care about the world. I care about people. I care about animals, trees, all that stuff. But composting, and this is true, it's always felt like one step too far down the like hippie road for me. Anytime I've seen friends that compost, there's like flies all around. It smells bad. And they don't make it easy or fun. Not that doing the right thing should be easy or fun, but Mill has. We're obsessed with it. It just seems like magic. Mill is the cleanest, easiest way to prevent food waste at home, eliminating all pain points associated with old-fashioned compost pails, the smelly garbage cans. It makes keeping food out of the trash as easy as dropping it in. You throw something in there, it's much like our mother. It has never smelled. That's a callback from the episode. Anyway, it's so beautiful. It looks like a piece of furniture. And inside, it's making your scraps of food into soil, like beautiful soil. And then you put it on your plants, and it's incredible. There's just so little good news these days. The Mill is good news. But you have to live with Mill to really get it. Good thing is you can try it risk-free and get $75 off with code SARAH. Visit mill.com/Sarah. That's mill.com/Sarah. You're welcome. We already tap to pay everywhere, pay our friends back via apps, and rarely touch cash. So why wouldn't you be using the latest technology to keep track of all that money we're always spending invisibly over the internet, magically in the air? If you're still trying to keep track of every savings, retirement, and investment account in your head or on paper, you could be leaving money on the table, but not anymore. Now you can feel organized and confident in your finances with Monarch, an all-in-one personal finance tool that brings your entire financial life together in one clean interface on your laptop or on your phone. And right now, just for our listeners, Monarch is offering 50% off your first year with code SARAH at monarch.com. I was talking to one of our producers about Monarch, and he said it's been a game changer in terms of keeping track of his money. Rather than logging into a bunch of different accounts, he can check Monarch and get a full overview of his financial picture, so he's got a better sense of what he can budget for holiday gifting this year. Monarch links all your accounts in minutes, so you can stay informed and make smarter decisions with your hard-earned cash. That's why it was named Best Budgeting App of 2025 by the Wall Street Journal. Impressive. Don't let financial opportunities slip through the cracks. Use code SARAH at monarch.com in your browser for half off your first year. That's 50% off your first year at monarch.com with code SARAH.
And we're back.
Let's take a call.
You left me a message. Now I'm playing it for the world. Let's hear some voicemails.
Give this person advice, Laura.
Okay, hopefully.
Hi, Sarah. This is Nicole, your friend from Idaho. I just watched your postmortem special. I find so much truth in everything you share. I am so fascinated by your relationship with Janice, with her being your stepmother. I am a stepmom as well, and I have been for the past 5 years, and it is the most difficult and also just heart-wrenching and full of love thing that I've done in my life. I would just love some advice on how you and Janice developed such a wonderful relationship, and my hope is that my stepkids love and appreciate the things that I try to do for them, and that we also have a loving relationship as they continue to get older, and I'm here in their life. So thank you. Love you.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I'm going to start just by saying, don't expect them to have this perspective in the moment in their childhood. They might not, or maybe, it's like everything from my special is an adult woman speaking, looking back and having this incredible adult relationship with her. But yeah, Lori, what do you got?
Oh,
You had a special relationship with Janice.
I did, and it took time. I mean, she would say when I was an adult like that, I was really tough for her, and I was, and I don't know why. I think I was scared that she wouldn't think I was cool or something, I just really kind of held back. But it was not lost on me for a minute that she stepped into this role, and she would say it. She said, "I loved you all the moment I met you, every one of you." And she really did.
Yeah, she did.
And I think like the advice that, like, what it boils down to, the advice that I have is that the thing about Janice that made her so special to us was that she took an interest. She just took an interest. She wanted to know who our friends were. She wanted to know what boys we liked. She wanted to know, what are you going to wear, to the dance? Like, who are your friends? What's happening? Are you still, friends with so-and-so? Oh, what happened? She took an interest in us, and our parents didn't know very much.
Not at all. And so that's exactly, and I had a bunch of this in my show, and I had to cut a lot of things and things that didn't culminate in comedy or anything. But it's so true. It's like we really had like this culture shock when Janice came, because we weren't used to our parents, especially our mom, who loved us in incredible ways, in the best ways she could, but just was not interested in our everyday lives by a long shot. All of a sudden, there's this woman that was like, "Did you see that boy Jeff you told me about 3 weeks ago from your history class?" Like, we just hadn't experienced anything like that. And to have an adult take any interest in the things that are important to you, even though they're not important things, they're just as important to us as important things are to adults.
And they really were important to her because, she cared about us being happy kind of socially, and I developed some serious issues as a teenager, and with depression and stuff. And I remember one time I was just in my room at Dad and Janice's house, and I was just lying across the bed, just sobbing, crying uncontrollably, because I just felt like everything was so out of control. And Janice didn't know what to do to help me, so she came in the room and she just laid down right on top of me and cried with me. And it's like, it might sound weird or creepy, but it wasn't.
No, yeah.
You know, she just laid down on top of me, just the weight of her body on top of me. It's just like I just felt like enveloped in like, and she cried. And, you know, just like, I don't know what to do to help you, but I have you.
That's, and
It's very
so
selfless.
Yeah, and there's not, this doesn't sound like a compliment, but it's like there's no thought in it.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be able to articulate what a child needs in that situation. She wasn't even really a kid person. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
true.
even if she had a kid.
She said she hated babies.
Yeah, she had one, our stepsister Jodine.
Yeah, and she hired somebody to come in because she didn't want to look at her.
She just is not interested in little babies and kids. But she did everything she could. She loved us, and she just, her body took over because she just cared.
Because she was just like a really loving person. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she made a decision. Like, she was coming into this situation. And if she was going to come into this situation where she went from having one daughter to having 4, she was just, she was going to do it all the way or not at all.
Yeah. And from like living in San Francisco to moving to New Hampshire. And now suddenly, like, how that is appealing to anyone, I have no idea. Like, our dad's dick must have been magic.
Oh my God.
I was going to say that I bet the same qualities that you guys found in Janice, your dad did too, because he probably had never had somebody
See him.
listen and be interested. I mean, Janice was very good at details.
She saw you.
She was so interested in people and she remembered everything. I mean, there was not a hairdresser, a AC guy, anyone who walked into like hook up their TV, anything. She got involved with.
She would fix them up and then they would get married.
Yes, she had an unbelievable track record with fixing people up that ended in marriages.
Our sister Susie would not get married to her husband Yosef, who, you know, was her like beshert, whatever.
Yeah.
She would not marry him until her high school boyfriend, Jeff, had a partner or was married.
Yeah.
And so Janice got on it because, you know, the clock was ticking. There was a huge wedding planned. And she fixed him up with her hairdresser. And they're still married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Brown.
Yep.
Yeah,
I loved him so much.
That's a thing that I know Susie and I especially, we keep our exes, we hold them very close. Like at Susie's wedding, I remember my boyfriend at the time, Mark Cohen, who's one of my best friends now, you know, she said, "Oh, Mark," you know, and she took him walked through the whole reception and pointed out all the guys that she had fucked or made love to, or dated, sorry.
There were a lot of people at the wedding that Susie had dated.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes. And because...
And Yosef was fine with it.
We don't let go so easy.
Nah.
But, yeah, I love that. That was a fun wedding.
It was.
Laura had the best dress. She was this beautiful... You wore white, actually.
Yeah, well, I was the maid of honor. So I wore like off-white.
Yeah.
Mom picked it with me, and I wear combat boots.
Yeah, and
because it was
always
the
been obsessed
90s
with that sense. Combat boots with like this like T-sized kind of wedding dress, and then like tattoo on your arm, and I think you had your hair was. Had you shaved? Was that?
I
when
think
you
it
shaved
was.
It?
I think it was short and terrible.
Oh, you know, it was beautiful. She shaved her head.
Well,
it's hard because we both have very small heads.
Yeah, it wasn't like shaved. It was like short and like my hair has to get to about 6 inches before it lays flat.
Right.
So it grew straight out of my head like that.
Oh, yeah. You did look like a baby bird a little bit. But Laura and I were both, you know, you could say cursed, you could say gifted with extremely small sized heads.
Very small heads.
Right? They say famous people always have large sized heads.
Big heads book. That's a saying in casting.
Big heads book.
BHB, big heads book.
We have tiny
You're
heads.
shit out of luck, Silverman.
Laura once went to a Korean day spa. Laura, take it.
Oh, I have 2 of these stories.
Really?
But also, like, I was gonna say that when we take a picture, we both like jockey for like being closer to the camera so that our head looks bigger than the other. Oh yeah, I know. I was getting like a massage from at a Korean spa, and my head it always falls through the thing. Does your head fall through the thing?
Of course it does.
Of course it does. You have to ask for towels, and the woman said, I mean, I don't want to like do the accent if it's racist, but she said, your head is so small.
Yeah.
But then I went to, what's the one we used to go to? Brooks?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Brooks.
but the Brooks, and it's like all Russians, and it's this Russian woman is like beating the shit out of me because that's what they did there.
We love it.
Oh, we loved it. And then she just said, your head is small like baby.
Yeah, right.
So I had 2. I feel like I need a 3rd to complete it.
A 3rd makes it a joke, but this is goddamn dead serious. I'm not kidding. Our heads are small.
They are.
Seems like a great setup for like several punchlines, but I don't have them. What am I, Jeff Ross? My head's so small, it's just small. It's hard to wear a hat.
My hat size is small, extra small. Hat size is small.
My head's so small. My hat size is small.
Small.
My head's so small. When I put my shirt on, it's, no problem.
My head's so small that when I put a measuring tape around it, the number that it says is like a pretty small number.
It's a lower-ish
I don't know what other people's heads are numbered inches are, so I can't compare it. I mean, I don't measure other people's heads. But there are rules to dressing when you have a small head.
Is that true?
Well, yeah.
Tell me them.
Well, I think you intuitively know them. I mean, we both have small heads and broad shoulders.
Right.
Sarah
Obviously.
was gifted with a long, beautiful swan-like neck. I have just like a normal neck.
My neck is,
It's gorgeous.
it's 7 inches flaccid.
That's it.
Completely flaccid.
Rub it. Let's see how far it can go.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
God.
Sarah. There you go. The
Wait,
ceiling's coming.
Coming is talking. Oh my God, I'm gonna talk. Oh my God, I'm gonna talk.
I'm gonna spit
I'm gonna 4
Cheetos.
square 7 years.
No, you're gonna just spit Cheeto spit.
No.
Yeah, the rules are, well, small head, broad shoulders. It's like, the Talking Heads
Oh yeah.
movie. No large prints.
Really?
Well, because they're larger than your head and make your head look small. You can't wear large prints.
What? You wear large prints but words?
No, like words are like an image that's a single thing, but like a print, like,
That's bad for a small head? Okay,
you don't
go
want
on.
a large print. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
How about collars? How do
Oh
collars?
yeah. Well, it's different because she has a long neck, so she can wear like the collars. I can't wear collars. It just looks.
You can't wear
No, it
collars?
just doesn't really look good.
I love a collar.
I like a crew neck.
Well, I've been thinking a lot about Nora Ephron years ago wrote a book called I Hate My Neck. And I never understood it because I was young and I had very tight skin.
Me still, from
And I
my
go,
view,
what
you
the
do.
fuck kind of book is that? That's so stupid. Like, just love the body God gave you. Like, that's your body. And now I just want to say, fuck you to young me. Actually, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's like, aging it's wonderful. I feel like I have a pretty healthy perspective on it. And it's hard for me. And
yes.
I feel like I have a healthy perspective on it. It fucking sucks. It's like a very slow-moving horror movie. And I think I've said this before. I once saw a mom look in the mirror. She was like in her late 40s or something. And she goes, that's not me.
Yeah, that happens.
That's not me. And it was scary to see. But it's even scarier when it happens to you.
Yeah, like you very frequently say, "Oh my God, my neck."
Yes. You find yourself going, oh my God, my neck.
Oh my God, my neck.
It's crazy, but you know what?
But also, I embrace it. I really do. I embrace it. I don't think about it when I'm interacting with the world at all.
Okay, me either.
At all.
I feel so beautiful, and then I'll see myself and I'll go, that's what I look like? But that's how everybody feels. I always take into account cognitive distortion, right? And I just go, well, I don't know. People think I look good, so I must look good. I remember my shrink said, look in the mirror less. And that was a real revelation.
Exactly.
The
Look
best
in the
advice
mirror.
I've ever
It's
gotten
really
in my
true.
life.
But that you taught me this move though. And you're like talking to someone. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Pull your neck tight. I always think about what I can cover my neck with. Like I'm getting into collars. I've ordered so many scarves, but I just can't make it work.
I can't make a scarf
dumb
work.
on me.
Yeah,
and I
really
think
dumb.
it's probably like hats. Like I look great in a hat. I love wearing a hat. I wake up in the morning, I throw a hat on. The reason why hats work are if you're comfortable in hats.
Right.
If you're like, put a hat on and you're like, oh, a hat on my head. It's not going to look good on you. You have to have a confidence. You have to go like, yeah, I look great in a hat, or I'd feel comfortable in a hat. But that's probably how it is with a scarf. I put a scarf on, I feel like a fucking fraud. Now, a winter scarf, like a thin winter scarf, that I feel comfortable in. But like a scarf, like a billowy scarf.
A silk scarf.
I love the way that looks, but it doesn't look good on me. What I'm
Maybe
thinking
the print's
about,
too big.
You know what? Maybe.
Yeah.
Because you know what it does? I look like a fucking pencil neck. I never understood what that was. Now I do. I get it. I look like a pencil neck a lot of the time. So what I've come up with is I'm going to wear like the ones I'm wearing now, but like I'm going to wear like big headphones around my neck all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And then it just looks like I'm passionate about music.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I have created an art form of like, you know, when you're like, now that you're older, pretty much everything you do, a noise accompanies it. And so you just always seem like you're kind of moaning, like, ugh, you know, when you stand up.
Oh, wait. As we're older, every movement we make, we're adding like a little oi.
There's a little noise.
Yeah.
But like around my husband, who doesn't complain at all, and actually is starting to make some noises, and he has medications he takes. It's like the age gap is shrinking. It makes me really happy. He's like, he's going to take his meds, and, you know. So I catch myself, like I'll be coming down the stairs, and I'll be like, but I'll change it into like, he doesn't know musical theater. So I'll be like, and it's coming around the corner. Like I just turned it into like a song that's in my head, and he just won't even hear it.
That's great. Like when I get up, I'll go, oh, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain.
Yeah. That's good. I do it all the time.
Oh my God, I'm going to do that. That's so fun. Well, I'm starting to mumble when I eat like Dad did, which
Like
always
how?
fucking grossed me out. He'd eat and he'd be like, and I go, Dad, you're humming. And he's like, I am? I go, yes. And then he just chews and then it comes right back in. I go, what kind of fucking person does this?
It's a good impression.
And I feel I'm not doing that, but one thing that really bothers Rory, and I totally get it, and I'm trying to be conscious of it, but also it's like a positive thing, but is when I'm eating something delicious, I like can't stop going,
But you hate that when people do it.
I hate it.
Hate it.
Every bite, I'm like, He's like, could you stop doing that? And I totally get it. I mean, that would make me crazy. But it's literally like I keep getting that burst of like, this is delicious. Like he started making this salad. This is all it is. Arugula, olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, and some shredded manchego cheese. It's the best. It's the greatest combination of flavors I've ever had in my life. And then I take a bite and I'm like, But I have to stop. Is there another call?
Sarah Silverman, you dirty, dirty dog. This is James in sunny Los Angeles.
Ooh.
I am moving into my own place for the first time.
Yes.
I've always lived with a partner or with roommates or at home with family and stuff. I know you to be someone who really has enjoyed living on your own.
You're gonna love it.
Do you remember living on your own for the first time? What was that like? Do you have any advice? I'm really excited. I'm kind of scared.
Sorry,
It's
there's a
bringing
motorcycle.
back pandemic feelings like, oops, I'm in my room. It's getting weird. Anyway, yeah.
I just loved living alone. I love being alone. Rory really had to break me down, and I love living with Rory, and I get a lot of time alone, and we both do. But it's I'm so excited for you, James. You know, the first time I lived alone, it was out here in Los Angeles that I didn't have a roommate or anything. It was Orange Street. It was right behind a Big Five on Wilshire. And on the corner of Sweetser.
Ground floor. No, the ground floor with the cement like wall thing in front of
And
it.
bars on the windows or whatever. But I loved it.
It was a little place.
I painted all the walls, and Laura taught me how to use like milk paint. You only have to do one coat. And I love it. I even just until recently when I was in my apartment, I'd come home, I'd be like, what do you want to do tonight? Me? And I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
I love just doing anything I want, which would usually just be like maybe smoke weed and watch TV, but it was really fun. And I like being alone. Wouldn't you want to hang out with me?
Yeah.
So do I. I like to hang out with me. I'm cool. And I always have a good time. And I think you're going to love it, James.
Having your own place is great. And living, I am a person that when interaction with the other people I enjoy and I get a lot from, but it drains me. It doesn't it doesn't fill me.
Right.
I need to recharge by being alone, completely alone. So to the point where sometimes if I'm super drained, I will actually, last night I slept in the guest room. And Wes he says he would love it if we slept in separate rooms. And I just go, not happening, buddy. He's like, well, because, every time you turn over, you pull the covers. I'm like, that's the cost of admission. You know what I mean? We're going to sleep shitty for the rest of our lives together. But I will go and sleep in the guest room because I sleep so much better because even just him there breathing, getting up to go to the bathroom, knowing there's another human that you could disturb, or it takes a little bit out of you. So living alone is great.
Yeah, especially when you're young and
You don't have to stay in the house and you can have people over. It's not like the pandemic.
Yeah, have people over. You can go out and do things. You can, oh my God, my favorite thing to do when I was single, and this is years ago, obviously, because nobody has CDs anymore, but I would go to the Virgin Mega Store and I would have a date with myself. I'd smoke a little weed. I'd smoke a little weed, and I'd go up to the Virgin Megastore and go to all the listening stations with the new music that came out and just listen to it. And some of my best times.
I remember doing that with you sometimes.
Yeah. Good times. You're going to like it, James.
Here's some ads.
For many people, starting their own business can feel like an unattainable dream. Sure, you got a great idea and the stick-to-itiveness to see it through, but then you start to look into the logistics. You'll need a website and a payment system, a logo, and a way to advertise to new customers. It can all be really overwhelming and confusing, but thankfully, that is where today's sponsor, Shopify, comes in. If you shop online like we all do, you've probably already encountered Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. So let's tackle that to-do list and get this business off the ground. When it comes to websites, Shopify's got you from the get-go with beautiful, ready-to-go templates to match your brand style. You can get help with everyday tasks like enhancing product images, writing product descriptions, or generating discount codes with Shopify's AI tools created for commerce. And to help get the word out, Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. Plus, Shopify's always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer support. Turn those dreams into cha-ching and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/Sarah. Go to shopify.com/Sarah, shopify.com/Sarah. Y'all, it's fall, which means it's time to bring out the sweaters from storage. You know, there's something about swapping out my wardrobe for the new season that can make a big difference in my mindset, even though it's a small thing I do every year. Little details that mark the changing of the season feel good, and that includes updating your makeup look. From a simple, just gotta get out the door routine to festive fall glam, Thrive Cosmetics is your go-to for completing any look. Every product is 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and made with clean, skin-loving ingredients that work with your skin, not against it. I really live for the Liquid Lash Extension Mascara. It's vegan tubing mascara with over 40,000 five-star reviews. I love the tubes. It comes in 6 shades that last all day without clumping, smudging, or flaking, and it makes your lashes look extra long by wrapping around each lash from root to tip. Plus, removal is a breeze. It slides right off with warm water without yanking out your natural lashes. It's so cool. You just go like this and then look and you see all the little tubes that were on your lashes. It's got nourishing ingredients that support longer, stronger, and healthier looking lashes over time. And here's my favorite thing. Every time you use your favorite Thrive Cosmetics product, you are doing more than enhancing your glow. You are helping others shine too, with over $150 million in product and cash donations to 600 plus giving partners. Your purchase directly fuels real impact, and that's beauty with purpose. Complete your fall look. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/Sarah for an exclusive offer of 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/Sarah.
And we're back. We started a new topic, Laura, called Fuck It, They're Dead.
Yeah.
And then it's just saying you can say the thing about the dead person now because they're not here to get their feelings hurt. You know, like mom or dad or any of the dead people in our lives, you know. And also people sometimes call in and they have a fuck it. Oh, here's a fuck it, they're dead voicemail right here.
Hi, Sarah. So my father passed away when I was 12.
Oh,
So I'm like, 26? And I'm sitting in my garden in Austin, Texas. And my brother calls me, my older brother, and he just goes, guess what? And I was like, what? And he said, we have a brother. And I was like, yeah, I know. His name's John, and he sucks. And he was like, no, we had another brother. Yeah, my father had an affair. And I guess one of my mother's friends tried to tell her that my dad was a no good hoe. And she didn't believe. She was like, you're just jealous of my short king. And so she like broke up with her friend. I could have just had another brother, you know, that we like ate pizza with one weekend a month and watched Dune, you know. But instead he was this big fucking secret.
Jenny, I want to know if you found him, if you've talked to him, if you reached out to him, what the story is, your similarities, your differences, what his mother was like. Did she know about your mother? I mean, this call is really opening a can of worms that I am not going to be able to let go of. But we thought that happened.
Well, no, I went on 23andMe and there was like somebody that was like, it was just like, like XX or something. It wasn't that, but like a and said, this person is your sister. And I called Sarah and I was like, oh, when you did that show, the genealogy show, did they use 23andMe and use like a code name? And she goes, I don't know. And I was like, well, there's somebody named XX. That's my sister. And it could be you, but like it could be a person. It could be like another person because Dad had a lot of affairs. So fuck it, he's dead.
Yeah. Thus,
He had a lot of
fuck it,
affairs.
they're dead.
He fucked the whole neighborhood. I mean, well, no, yeah, okay, we know that. So, I said, which do you wish it is, you or like a sister we don't know about? And we both at the same time said, a sister we don't know about. But every story I've ever heard about that, the people are furious. Like the person's furious about it. But we were just like, the more the merrier.
We have no illusions about our father
Right.
in those years.
One more.
I mean, I was 9.
What will they bring to Thanksgiving? Maybe something really yummy.
A new brother. That might be so fun.
Oh,
or
I always
sister.
wanted a brother.
No.
It was a sister.
But it was me.
Yeah, it was you. It was really disappointing. It was
It
you.
was like the code that whatever finding your roots,
yeah.
use. But
It's her.
I mean, listen, I always speak so highly of Dad, but he was an absolute lunatic, especially in his earlier years.
Yeah, it just
and
was.
He I think I was 9 when he told me that he had to see prostitutes because Mom was frigid.
Yes.
And I didn't know what frigid meant, but I was really mad at her.
You were
about
probably
it.
younger because I was 11 when he told me that.
So I was like 6 or 7.
There are things you just don't say to children.
They really did not shield us from anything. Their drama was our drama, and honestly, it was the only thing they were interested in.
Can I ask a question about your dad?
Hold on. Go on.
Where did he procure prostitutes in?
New York.
New York.
He'd go to New York on buying trips.
And he said, but don't worry, the place I go to is very clean.
Why do you tell your very young daughters
Very
this?
young.
I have no idea. It was like there was something very confessional about Dad.
It really fucked me up because I was so afraid to be like Mom and have Dad hate me that I think I did things sexually with guys that I didn't want to do because I was afraid to be
Frigid?
frigid. Yeah, because he hated her for it. And also she thought that his breath smelled like creamed corn. Which I mean, some people really must like it because they still make it.
I can't believe these revelations I'm getting
don't
about
know
Mom.
that?
No, I didn't know that Mom thought that Dad's breath smelled like creamed corn.
It was only an observation, but I think he took offense to it.
Well, I will say I've never noticed Mom or Dad's breath.
No, they were
But
odorless.
is that just because?
You're in familiarity, but Mom had no odor. Like we have no odor.
Yeah, we don't really have odor.
We don't have odor.
Every once in a while, when I work out really hard, I can get like that smell in my armpit, and I love it.
I do. It's only for me. It's only if I wear a certain kind of fabric. I don't know what it is. Some kind of a synthetic fabric that will make like only just one armpit stink, and I'll just sit there and I'll smell it and smell it forever because I'm like, oh my God, I made stink.
Because that's like my favorite smell in a man, and then I was able to produce it on like one of my armpits.
Yeah, I'm always trying to tell Wes, like he thinks he's gross after working out. Like if I come, like snuggle, and I'm like, that's not gross to me at all.
Do not shower.
Yes, be dirty.
I have a few more questions here.
Go on, Amy.
The first is, are you both saying that neither of you smell ever?
No,
Yeah,
we don't have any body odor.
We don't
I know
have
that sounds crazy.
And we don't have any hair oil. I don't have any hair oil
my
at
hair
all.
I can't wash my hair every day.
I could go a month. Like I get a blowout and went in the Dead Sea with my hair tied up and then in this horrible like sulfur thing. And then I have a picture of my hair. It was after like 4 weeks in Israel and it just looked more gorgeous every day.
Our hair looks, the dirtier it is, the better it looks.
There's no oil. Yeah.
I mean, that's not unique to you guys, but the odor piece.
Yeah. We have I've been told by many editors, but that I have no odor at all. And our mother was that way.
Yeah, she had no odor.
She rarely bathed. Well, I take baths.
Yeah, I
sometimes multi times a day. What?
Every day at work now, I just text Wes, soaker tub. Because we've been toying with the idea of remodeling and putting one in. And now that I'm working, like crazy hours, I just want to come home and soak. So we're going to do it.
I love to start the day with the tub. I love to end the day with the tub. Because you can't do anything. You just have to sit there.
Watch Law and Order.
I have a little TV. I watch my L&O.
Yeah.
And I just soak.
So good.
My other question, after your dad got together with Janice, did all of that philandering cease?
Yes.
Yes.
So Janice...
He very proudly would say to us, I never cheated on Janice. Anyway, can we have more revelations about... I didn't know anything about this.
Do you remember before Mom and Dad told us that they were getting divorced, shortly before, one morning we went, like a Saturday morning, we went and got in bed with Mom like we did, and we hung out, and, and she said, I had a dream last night that just the three of us moved away. Do you think you would like that?
Wait, who's the three of us?
Me, you, and Mom, I guess. Or maybe the four of us. Me, you, Mom, and Susie.
Yeah.
Sorry, Susie. Just me and the girls. We just... And we left Dad and we just moved somewhere else.
What, do you think she was like taking our temperature?
Yeah. And we were just like, it was a fantasy. So we were like, yeah, that would be cool. Like, let's move somewhere else and it will be really cool. I remember, kind of, because she wanted to, I think. She just wanted to get away from him.
Yeah.
She couldn't get away from him.
She never did.
No, he stayed within 3 miles, which is to his credit. He stayed within 3 miles.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that's what
they
you do.
fucking hated each other, and that's what I thought marriage was. I would be like,
Me too.
Why would you want to get married and hate somebody?
That was all I thought. I only thought that it's the second you get married, you just hate each other.
Same. I really thought that. But then they became like best friends and siblings.
Yeah, that's creepy, but
Many
yeah.
years later. No, but it isn't. I mean, it's like they had been through so much together. And what I think they probably realized that they never really realized before that. And I don't know that they ever articulated it, but I think they definitely is that they had what brought them together was they were the older siblings of two that were the only ones abused by a parent.
Right.
And they probably never articulated it when they got
I
together.
never thought about that, really.
Oh, yeah,
and
I
also
think about it.
same-sex sibling.
Yeah, so my dad was the oldest of two boys. My mom was the oldest of two girls. And my mom was horribly abused by her mother. Our dad was abused by his father. And they didn't touch the younger one, which is its own thing for the younger sibling, of course. And I think that whatever that makes a person
Right.
drew them together. But also there were also other things. Mom was this free spirit artist at Tufts, and he wanted to be an artist, wanted to be a writer, but wasn't given the idea that he was allowed to do that. But
also,
he suppressed it.
He was a really terrible writer, and fuck it, he's dead.
Here's a fuck it, he's dead. He was a terrible writer.
Awful writer.
He wrote
books. He wrote
handful
novels.
of self-published books.
Yes.
And it was really brutal. Only Eliza, our niece, read them.
Yeah, you read some. I read one.
I read some. I did the best I could. And then
Right.
you hit like a sex scene and you want to vomit.
Exactly. Like I read one and there was like a sex scene where it was like, like fuck me and I stuck my fingers up her pussy or whatever.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
So fucking gross.
And so I said, Dad, I am not reading any more of your books. Like there were times when I was able to draw the line with him.
Yeah. Well, when you said that, it was great because then I was like, me too. Nor I.
I can't.
And I think it really hurt him and I always felt bad about it.
I
but
don't think it did.
Really?
You can't. No, I don't think it did. With me, I don't think it did.
Yeah, no,
Because it was
good.
because I told him why.
But he would every once in a while, well, Eliza reads my books.
Good. Eliza likes fucked up stuff.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, in a good way.
I can't believe that revelation of fuck it, he's dead. We've never said it out loud. It's true. He was not a good writer.
He wasn't a good writer, but
All this
also
to
Sarah,
say, he desperately wanted to be an artist in some way. He was funny. Everyone thought he was hilarious. He was great at writing a speech, like a funny speech, although he mostly stole.
Yes, he stole
from
it from
others,
Curly.
comedians and things. And
Curly
he
today.
gave this beautiful speech at a bar mitzvah, as the story goes, about what it is to be Jewish and what it is to be a Jew. He stole the whole speech from Pearlie and just changed black to Jewish.
Yes.
And it resonated, I guess. And everyone was like, oh, that's brilliant
Donald.
speech.
Oh,
He was
Donald.
a total plagiarist.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing he did not professionally do these things. But
Sarah, he got his master's in social work.
yes, he did.
Yes, which is very interesting.
It is interesting, and
Because-
it's kind of like when a fucked up person goes into psychology and stuff like that, which is, of course, what everybody, a lot of
Social
people
work. And then when mom wanted to go to therapy, he was really angry about it. And he made her drive herself to Boston, which at the time she was terrified to drive herself to Boston, but she did it. And you have to know this.
Oh God, I'm bracing myself.
I found this out only kind of recently. So, oh God.
That means that Auntie Martha told you because she's the only living.
Yeah, Auntie Martha told me, probably, yes, that her doctor was Dr.
Oh, I know that.
We know this.
That he fucked her.
Yes, he discovered that she was sexually abused by her mother, which is true. And he told her that the way to get and that she had trouble.
Laura, I think we need to stop for 1 second and let the audience's brains. You can't just say
It's not their mother.
Our mother was sexually abused by her mother and not give several beats for the listener to go, what?
Yeah, that
the
is true.
fuck?
That is true, but it's more common than you think.
Really?
And I tried to put it, and I tried to put it in a script that I was developing with like a company. And when I suggested it, they were like, no,
one talks
that
about
doesn't
it.
happen. And I
Yeah.
was like, no, but it does. Like, I kind of want
That's
people to know that
fascinating.
that's a thing.
Well, when you told me, because Mom had told you, and I never knew, and then you told me, and I was so mad at you because there was no way to unknow that.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm really glad I know. But in the moment, I was so mad at you because
How were
I
you
was
young?
No, we were adults.
Okay.
I was a young
I
adult.
don't-
I was a
I
young
don't
adult.
okay would do that. Yeah.
I didn't know until you told me we were young adults. But I was so mad at first because I didn't want to know it.
Yeah.
I really didn't want to know it. And then it makes you feel like, is that in me? Or, like, I mean, it's not.
You mean Goldie?
I don't know.
Well,
but our
fuck it, she's
mother's
dead.
mother is just,
Yeah,
she
like
was-
there was one time. I mean, this is just like minor. She came over to Dad's for 4th of July barbecue with Mom. Like once Susie had kids, they came together because neither one wanted to miss out on any time with the grandkids, and so that was great. And so we picked her up, and
my mother's mother, the sexual abuser.
Yes, and she was walking. We were walking to the back door, and she was walking behind me, and
I'll
Sarah
never
was
forget it.
behind her.
I
and
saw
I
the whole
put my
thing.
I put my foot on the step to tie my shoe. I kind of bent over, and my like denim shorts, like my top of my ass crack peeked out, and she just reached her finger out and ran it down. And
I watched the whole thing, and I
Sarah was like,
It was so fucking gross. And Laura just turned around like, she just looked at her like, what the fuck? But there are no words.
but I think it was more traumatic for you seeing it.
It was.
Yeah.
Also, when I first started doing stand-up, I had some joke about, like, you know how your grandmother will reach up your front of your shirt and you go, Nana, you say Grandma, and then she goes, what? I'm just seeing if you're wearing an undershirt. And then the audience
Wait,
was
did
like,
she do that?
No. Always. She would reach her hand. I didn't have boobs, though. I was like a kid. I mean, that
don't
makes it worse.
remember that.
But she'd reach under my shirt. And I'd go, Grandma, and she'd go, I'm seeing if you're wearing an undershirt.
Weird.
Ugh. Anyway, I said it was a setup for a joke when I first was starting out. And I would go, you know how when your grandmother does this? And the audience was like, no.
What was the punchline?
I don't remember, but there was one but I very quickly, like I thought it was a highly relatable thing. And it turned out, no, my grandmother was a child molester.
We had a cousin, like a whatever.
Uncle-ish. Not like an uncle that's not your uncle, which is as old
One of
as
those
time.
people.
Yeah.
And he was very tall. And every time, we saw them a lot. And every time that he hugged us, he put his big long arm straight down the back of our shirts. Just down the back of the shirt.
Disgusting.
And it was disgusting, but it was like, what's back there that's like.
And he would totally fill us up. And we always talk. First of all, this was a time when, you know, if you're a little girl, you hug your uncle, you hug your whatever. It's like fucking gross. And we told Dad, and he'd go, oh, he's just tall. He just completely would brush it off until
what?
Oh, you don't know how it ended?
No.
He did it to Janice.
And then it was over.
And then it was over.
Was there a confrontation?
I don't, Jodine would know.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. But all of a sudden, we didn't have to hug him anymore.
Maybe just feeling like the back of the bra. Like, I mean, you didn't even have one probably then.
Probably not, but it's a power thing. It's, I don't know what it is.
It's like, I'm just doing this thing that's invasive and you won't tell anyone.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to do it in front of your parents and they still won't believe you.
Yeah. And it's your back. So it's sort of like doesn't add up to molestation because there's no, dirty parts.
It's so weird. There's a clip going around on the internet that's so great. And it's Lucille Ball later in life. You know this.
Yes.
And
I love her so
She's
much.
the guest. I mean, she's so beyond I Love Lucy, which I never was like, I love Lucy. I understand its contribution to comedy and everything and women and everything. But, it was never. But she was a genius. And she actually self-produced Star Trek with her own money, did the pilot of Star Trek, I think.
Twilight Zone,
I think, as well.
Yes, he invented multi-camera.
Desi Arnaz started the 3-camera shoot.
He was being like a buffoon on TV, and then he'd go off and he was like buying studios and like he was. I read both of their
the way television was.
I read both of their autobiographies and they're amazing.
Well, so there's a clip going around on the internet, and it's her. She's on a daytime chat show. Some guy, and he's taking questions from young women in the audience. And every time a woman stands up, he puts his hand on her back, on her waist, and every time, and that's just how it was. And every time she'd say, take your hands off her, David.
Take your hands off her, David. David, will you take your hands away? Will you take your hands off, David?
I mean, she didn't make it a joke. She didn't make sure to make him feel comfortable or to not make him uncomfortable. She didn't give a fuck. And at that time especially, it's crazy. But she was really powerful, and she used that power for incredible things.
Take your hands off her.
At a certain point in her career, I think she was like single-handedly keeping whatever network she was on up and running. And her, she was like a studio. Mm-hmm. And I think she was genius that way.
Yeah.
When women didn't have any power.
No. Well, I mean, it's...
But back to your horrible grandmother.
Yeah. Goldie, also a redhead.
Which I love that name. I wish I didn't know.
I know. She
her
ruined
name was Goldie.
this greatest name. And I loved her maiden name, too, Trapsky.
Yeah, Goldie.
That's the only thing I liked about her.
But did you, you're talking about how she, showed up at, your sister's house. Your mom...
Dad's house, actually, oddly.
But I'm assuming your mother was there, too.
Yeah, she was coming over.
No, my mom kept a relationship with her.
She kept a relationship with... Was it ever discussed?
She was awful to her, always. Mean.
Our grandmother was awful to our mother.
Mean and awful. And so...
Awful.
Every time she spoke to her regularly, and also she didn't give a shit about us. Like, if I answered the phone and it was her, she'd be like, hi, can I speak to your mother? She didn't talk to me. And I didn't care. And then, so mom remarried a wonderful man named John O'Hara. And so every time she spoke to her mother on the phone, John would very quietly pick up an extension line and just listen. And that made her feel like she wasn't crazy because he was hearing what was happening.
That's so wonderful. Honestly, sometimes you just need a witness.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a woman, because even today, I find that men don't believe you unless they hear it from another man. It is just ingrained. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
But yeah, John was the best. Oh, but I remember when Grandpa part of why Mom stayed in touch with her mom. I mean, I'm sure a lot of very fucked up reasons that she didn't understand.
Right.
And she didn't understand that she didn't have to have a relationship with her. But also because she was really adored her father, who had no idea, what happened. And he was wonderful, Herman Halpin. And I remember he died. I was 12 when he died. And I remember hearing Mom sobbing and talking to John or maybe to Auntie Martha, her sister, and just going, why him? Why not her? And it's like, I totally get it.
And she lived for fucking ever.
These revelations are mind-blowing. It's all very sad anyway.
Anyway.
But because of all these things, we became actors.
Yeah.
That was some good fuck it, they're dead. Holy shit.
When you brought it up, I was like, I'm not going to participate in that. I don't know any. I don't have any.
Yeah, right.
And then they just kept coming.
Well, when you said about Mom and Grandma, I hadn't said that on the podcast, but it is true. And it's sad, tragic, and maybe it is a good thing to say something because it is more common than
and no one believes you.
Anyone would think that a mother would.
You don't believe yourself. I think she didn't believe herself that these things happened until she went to therapy. And then what happened? Her therapist fucked her. It's too much.
Mom.
It's too fucking much.
It is too much. She didn't deserve it.
Mom.
Yeah, I would stay in bed too.
Look at her.
Look how beautiful.
Look at the life. She was an artist.
She really was good. Dad, wherever you are in space-time, send me your questions. Go to speakpipe.com/the Sarah Silverman podcast. That's speakpipe.com/the Sarah Silverman podcast. It can be a question. It can be a comment. It could be a problem you have with me. It could be an idea, a proclamation, some good advice, good information, whatever the fuck. You just have to press a button. You go to that speakpipe.com/the Sarah Silverman podcast. You press the little button and there you go. Also, subscribe, rate, and review wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you haven't yet, I feel like now would be a great time to subscribe to Lemonada Premium.
I feel like it is.
How do you do that? You just press the subscribe button on Apple Podcasts, or for all other podcast apps, head to lemonadapremium.com for bonus content you will not want to miss. That's lemonadapremium.com.
Hey, I wanna. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, you fucker.